Hi Booktube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I am coming to you with my weekly TBR. This is for week number 28 for July in 2023, and this is going to start June the 9th, sort of. So with my whole process of kind of slowing down my reading, enjoying my reading, changing my reading, kind of getting back into my pre-Booktube days of when I didn't worry so much about the numbers, when I didn't worry about whatever, I just kind of read and enjoyed. The one thing that I had been doing this year is that if I picked books throughout the course of a week, like for my weekly TBR, and if I didn't get to those books, I would shelve them and then get to them at a later date. I've decided I'm not going to do that now. So like as of today, filming this, tonight I will be starting Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. And today is Thursday. So technically in this week, I have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday left, 3 days. Now, I haven't started yet The Swiss Nurse by Mario Escobar, but I'm going to pick that up. So if that means that on Sunday, which is the first day of my next week's TBR, that's when I pick up that book. So be it. It doesn't matter. I'm not worried about it. I'm going to let myself carry books over week to week, just like I am for my Harlequin Project books. So I'm super excited about that because I picked these books for a reason. I really want to get to them. And if by the time I get to that book, for some reason, if I'm really not interested at that point, then I'll allow myself to do what I call a soft DNF, where I'm just like, I'm not interested in reading this right now. I'm going to put it back on my shelf and hopefully I'll get to it at another date. But if I still want to read it, I want to read it because in all honesty, guys, doing this whole week to week thing, I missed out on books that I really wanted to read, but I was like, oh, a new week is starting. I got to start new books kind of an idea, which is why I'm keeping my TBRs a bit shorter because, that's just helpful in being able to get through them a little bit faster. So anyway, what are my reading plans for this week? So my mood read for this week is a book that I kind of looked through my shelves and I picked this one off the shelf. I bought this when it was first released because I could not wait to read it. And shockingly enough, I have not read it yet. And that is Small Town Big Magic by Hazel Beck. This is the first in a new series that I can't remember the name of the series of. And the second book is either been released or it's about to be released. So I'm really excited about it. And I think the second one I'd like to read in October. This is a fantasy romance, so it involves witches. And yeah, I am super, super stoked. So Hazel Beck is the pen name for Megan Crane and Caitlin Cruz. No, I'm saying that wrong. Megan Crane and Nicole Helm. And I think Caitlin Cruz is also a pen name of Megan Crane, but don't quote me on that one. So yeah, I am very excited about this one. I cannot wait to get to it. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. The second one is, of course, my Booktube at War pick, and we are going to be reading a Harlequin novel, so this should be relatively easy to get through. This is my reread. This is kind of the group read for anyone else who wants to read this month. Pick it up digitally, physically, wherever you can find it, and that is Diary of a War Bride by Lauri Robinson, a Harlequin historical novel set during World War II, July 1942, The Land Girl and the U.S. Officer. I had to tear through my shelves to find my copy of this. I'm like, it's somewhere, and this is why I need to organize my shelves. I knew I had this, I just had to find it, so yay on that one. Number 3, or the next book, is the new release, and this is the one that you guys picked for me. And guys, this was an overwhelmingly pick. I mean, this was like 2 to 1 for the other books that I had on that list. And I think, I'm glad because, to be completely honest with you, this was the one I was most excited about. And I think you guys probably caught that from the way I talked about it. So maybe that's what made you excited about it for me to pick it up. And that is Role Playing by Cathy Yardley. This is the one with the older male and female protagonist who are like 48 and 50 years old, and they are gamers. And I cannot wait to get to this one. It sounds so good. So thank you all for picking this one. Stay tuned on Monday. I will be having a new video going up for books coming out next week, and we will be doing the same thing to pick a book. And last but not least, my throwback pick of the week is Nancy Drew, and we have Secrets Can Kill by Carolyn, Keene, the very first in the Nancy Drew Files series. Again, starting this Sweet Valley, the Babysitters Club all over again. And I am super, super stoked. Again, this is probably one of my favorite covers. I was saying to my husband the other day, I would love to get big prints made of this cover, the original Babysitter's Club cover, the original Sweet Valley High cover, and like, you know, have them put up in this room like as posters or like as prints or whatever you want to call it. I think that'd be very cool. But yeah, so that's it. That's my TBR for this week, you guys. Let me know, what are your reading plans for this coming week? Have you read any of these books that I've talked about? Have you read Small Town Big Magic? Are you going to read Role Playing with Me or Diary of a War Bride? Let me know. And until my next video, everybody, take care and happy reading. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys.